Have you always wondered how hard it is to become a first-time homeowner? Step 1. You first have to think about what type of homeowner you want to be. There are a few types that exist. You can be the single-family home residency owner, which is what most people think about, say, when they think about a home. You can be the investor slash house hacker type of homeowner. You can be the investor type of homeowner. You can be the trailer park boy slash manufactured home type of homeowner. You can be the condominium type homeowner. So I'm not gonna get into the pros and cons of each just because everybody has their own standards and whatnot. So I'm like, let's not get into that, boy. And there might be other forms of homeownership that I don't even know about. Then you have to decide how you're going to finance the home. There are a few forms that exist to finance the home. One of them is you can go to your bank slash credit union, which I think most people probably would. When they think about getting a home loan, probably go to bank. The second form is using a private lender like UWM, Rocket Mortgage, Atlanta, whoever else, Atlanta, whatever it's called, whoever else exists. Step 3 could be a seller financing. Basically, what that is the seller of the home is like, hey, I'll give you the loan for the house that you want to buy off of me. Instead of giving the money to the bank, they basically act as a bank. So you give them payments and stuff. I can go through a whole charmanto about that, but I really don't want to get into that or not. And there's another thing called hard money lending, which basically would be like you go to someone, hey, I need the money, and they front you the cash and you present it to the seller, and you just end up paying that person individually. And again, they're acting as like a bank. Last but not least is the all-time king, the king himself, cash. One thing that's important though is at this point you should already know what your budget is. Different housing styles have different ways to approach them when it comes to financing. So really just get educated on the type of home that you're gonna get and also the specific market and whatnot. And that's where I would say maybe getting a real estate agent or an investor who's already familiar with that area that you want to get is like a little side tip. And I mean, one of the biggest indicators of price location. Also some like sad facts for you that during 2022, 26% of home buyers were actually first-time homeowners. So this information is racial. So if you find offense to it, you know what? Call me Pilot. I wash my hands clean. So 88% was white, 3% was Hispanic, 2% was African American, and 1% was West Pacific Asian. Also, 78% of people financed their home last year. Another piece of information that might be concerning to some, depending on how you see it, is that the average moving distance was 50 miles. If you made it to the end, hopefully that means you enjoyed the video. If so, leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Peace out.